All right. Let's roll, Derek.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So it's nice to see all the families in attendance live and watching later. So we're gonna go over a bit of a review of what we did last week. Last week we talked about we all have superpowers. We are all heroes right here, right now. And that first superpower we discussed was the power of breath. And we have two types of breathing, right? So the people at home, where are two types of breath? You can shout out at home. We have our upper low breath. We have our lower low breath. Our upper low breath sends a signal to our brain without us realizing that we're in danger, that we're in threat. So our body produces chemicals, stress chemicals, to prepare us to fight or to flee, to run away. Versus when we breathe into our belly, using our diaphragm respiratory muscle to breathe in the lower lobes of the lungs, we send a signal to our brain that we're safe, we're calm, that there's no danger. And who chooses how you breathe?
Me.
Who else?
No.
Just you. Just you. Just you. So now, when I take you through different yoga and movement practices to kind of push you outside your comfort zone, I'm going to trigger you to get into that fight or flight breath. But this is like a training ground. And you just ask yourself, am I really in danger? And then if not in danger, you can use your breath to help calm you down, to help ease you, to help you better be focused in doing what we're doing. So that's either yoga or mobility, movement, maybe just breathing, being a better version, the best version of you. So let's start with taking a few deep breaths. We'll get in a nice seat, shoulder blades back. We'll have one hand on our heart, one hand on our belly, and we'll do 6 deep breaths. Deep in through the nose, feeling the belly expand, the rib cage expand, balloon inflating, and on the exhale, relaxing. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Inhale, feeling the belly rise. And on the exhale, relaxing. Slow, steady breath. Deep in through the nose. Belly rise. Exhale, unclenching the jaw, releasing the cheeks. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Imagine there's a string on the top of your head pulling you to the ceiling. And on the exhale, relax. Couple more breaths. What does your breath sound like? And then our best breath, our biggest breath of the day. Inhale through the nose, belly rise, inflating. And on the exhale, relax. And then just gently open the eyes. And how does that make you feel? Pretty calm, right? 6 breaths. It's easy as that. So we're going to go over our next power, but we're going to do it as we do our mobility. So let's stand up. So what we're going to do, we're going to learn about our posture today. The power of posture. Did you know posture is a power? Let's find our mountain pose. Feet straight, hip width distance. So you can bring your arms out in front, point them down. That's your feet. And they're straight, not turned out like a toe. When we turn our toes out like ducks, that hurts our knees, our ankles, our hips, every step, every pivot, every run we make. So let's get in the habit of standing with our feet straight. Shoulder blades back, palms facing up. So the posture, what we're talking about today is posture. So here as we stand in mountain, I want you just to stand all 4 corners of your feet rooted into the floor, palms forward, shoulder blades back. And it's the pose. Just like when we lie on the ground, it's the pose. You're just standing there and your mind is going to wander. Well, what's next? We're just standing here. You're going to feel a scratch, an itch, but no, I just want you to stand there. Resist that urge to move. Just breathe. Every inhale, the spine grows tall. Every exhale, relax. So standing in mountain, I'm just going to talk to you a bit about the power of posture. Just like our breath, we have 2 different postures. We have open posture, which you guys are in right now. But in your open posture, your neck's exposed to danger. Your organs are exposed, but it's okay because you're at home, you're safe. Versus closed posture, hunched over. So I want you guys to do that. Round over your shoulder. Pretend you're texting. How can you breathe from here? Not very good, right? So let's shoulders back, core is engaged, find your mountain again. That feels much better, I'm sure. So standing tall there in mountain. And then we'll hunch over, round over again. Inhale, open. Shoulder blades back. This time we're gonna have a really proud posture. This is gonna feel good. See, we're wide open right here. And then on the exhale, we're gonna round down the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. A volcano coming down the mountain. Hands touch the floor, and we're gonna walk out our hips. Right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left, walking out your hips. And the knees come forward, round up the spine, low back, mid back, upper back. Round up, open the heart, proud posture. So pretend like you just won something so amazing. How does that feel to be open like this? Feels really nice. You're sending signals to the brain. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling safe. And then we'll round down, vertebrae by vertebrae, waking up your spine. We went over the spine last week. We're just waking it up, walking out the hips, right and left, rounding up, low back, mid back, upper back. Open up, tall, proud. And then find your mountain. So what is always pressing down on our body? Gravity, right? So when we are hunched over, not only are we sending the signal to our brain that we're not feeling safe, we're also hurting our back, our neck. Gravity is pressing down on us, and it's creating pain in the neck and the back. So that's another reason to really focus on creating a foundation against gravity, ears, shoulders, hips. Let's throw some shoulder rolls, or let's shake it out. Let's get our feet flat, and let's shake out all your tension from the day. We did this last week, shaking up and down, over to the left side, over to the right side. Okay, now we want to start bouncing. So inhale up, exhale, exhale every down phase as you feel your shoulders relax. And shake it out. Let those shoulders relax. Good, and then find your mountain. How's that feel? Probably really good. That's bring your shoulders up to your ears. How's that feel? That's like a very stressful to have your shoulders by your ears. You're protecting yourself with these shoulders. We're sending messages to our brain that we're not safe. So drop your shoulders. So let's drop your shoulders. Inhale, take them up. Drop them. One more. Inhale up. And just let them go. Let go all attention. Good. Small shoulder circles back. So we'll go forwards, back, down, forward. Forward, back, down, forward. And then we'll go the other way. Back, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Shake it out. All right. Our arms are out. Long. We're going to bring our right palm up, and then we're going to roll our left shoulder forward. Both palms are facing the ceiling. We're going to bring out our shoulders. It's called the Egyptian. And then we'll go the other way. Reverse. Left palm up, right shoulder rolls forward, both palms up. And try to keep your hips stable if you can. So squeezing your glutes and going side to side, side to side, side to side. Side to side. Good. Shake it out. Arms like field goal post. Left palm down. And then we're going to bring our left palm to our right pocket and our right arm across diagonally. And we're going to stretch into our side body. Feeling that stretch. And then we'll come back. We'll reverse. So we're field goal post. And then right palm down. And then right palm reaching towards your left pocket. Left arm across, stretching. Imagine you're getting pulled in two opposite directions. Feel that stretch in the side body. And then we're just going to go side to side. 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 Really reaching those arms. Good. Shake it out. Okay, grab your wrist, and then we're just going to roll our wrists. We're going to loosen up our wrists. So today's focus is all upper body, things to open up our posture. Upper body focus. Okay, next, we're going to make an ocean wave with your hands. So when I take you through these yoga postures, some are going to be easy, some are going to be harder, but you're going to use your breath, you're going to use your posture. Stay calm, shake it out. We'll bring our left palm forward like stop and bring your wrist fingers towards your forearm. And then you'll pivot your hand. So now your fingers are down. You're feeling that stretch, keeping the arm straight. Nice rich stretch. And then stop with the other arm. Fingers facing up. And then now fingers facing down, palm facing away from you, feeling that stretch. Good. That is our wrist stretch. We're going to now paint the fence with this wrist. We're going to imagine the back of our hands are a paintbrush. It's going to go up. And then you're going to come down, arms straight. Now let our wrist warm up, painting the fence. So paint it on. And off. Good. Kind of like the Karate Kid, painting the fence there, right? And speaking of the Karate Kid, if you even remember that, maybe the parents, we're going to have our arms out, shoulder blades back. And we're going to paint circles, wax on. Wax off. And then take it off. There you go. And so scapula is back. So this mobility is attending to our joints. So you go each way. Good. Shake it out, and we're going to flow it out. We're going to do our flow from last week to warm up our body. So shake it out. Find your mountain, top of the mat. Stacking your ears, shoulders, hips, creating a nice frame. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Back is flat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank. Hold your plank. Remember, we're going to maybe get into fight or flight mode, but we're not in danger. If it's too hard, just lower your knees, squeeze your glutes, plank from the knees. Shoulders forward, lowering down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Press into the floor, walk it out. Right and left, right and left. We're going to flow through this a few. Step your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Back is long. Exhale, suck your stomach in, squeezing yourself one piece. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips back. Arms reaching long. And then driving through the heels, upward reaching mountain, arms down side. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Deep breath in, shoulders forward, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out your heels, right and left. Right and left. We'll do a lion's breath here. So in through the nose, then out through the mouth, tongue sticking out. Inhale. One more. Let out anything that you don't need. Inhale. Good. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, suck your stomach in, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Hips go back. Exhale, hands, palms, heart center. And turn and twist your body over to the right. Twisted chair. Every inhale, creating length in your spine. And exhale, twisting, looking more over your right shoulder. Inhale, chair to the center. Remembering to breathe. If it's too hard, just get a little less low. Exhale, hands, palms, heart center. And turn and twist over to the left. Hooking your elbow outside the knee if you can. But if not, just do your best to make your elbow in that direction, looking over your left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist more. Inhale, chair. And then driving through the heels. Arms down side. Good. Shake it out. Right on. We're going to do something called eagle pose. I'm going to come close so you guys can see. Okay, you're going to take your arms overhead. And you're going to bring your right arm underneath your left arm. Cross your arms each other. Twist like rope. Your hands are going to be framing your face. You're pulling your elbows down. Your shoulder blades are back. If you can, you can bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers, ring out the wrist, palms in prayer. But if not, just elbows down, framing your face. Good. I'm going to do it the same way as you guys. So feet together, take a deep breath in. create space. Exhale, sit back in the chair. Good. And then lift your right leg up and over your left leg. Cross your legs each other, twist them like rope. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sit down more. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, pull your elbows down, shoulders back more. Drive through your left foot and stand up tall. Inhale, arms overhead. Cross your left arm underneath your right arm, twist like ropes. Deep breath in, stretch the spine up. Exhale, sit down in the chair. Shoulder blades back. Now lift your left foot up and step it over top of your right leg. Cross your legs each other, twist like rope. Inhale, create space. Exhale, sit your hips back more. Breathe. Good job. Inhale, create space. Exhale, shoulder blades back. Pull your elbows down further, getting a nice shoulder stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, sitting, sitting, pulling. Pulling, drive through the heels. Arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank. Deep breath in, shoulders forward, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great work. Walk it out. Right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. And then hold your dog. 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Imagine you're tearing your mat in 2 pieces. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Coming onto your knees, tabletop. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm thread it through. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread it through. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread it through. And then place it back. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. One more time. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. And then place it back where it belongs. From here, we're going to come into puppy pose. So our knees are going to be over hips. So remember, gravity is always pressing what on us? Down. So we're creating a strong frame so that it doesn't damage our body's gravity. Because gravity could be a help us. That resistance can make us stronger, but it could also break us down. So knee, hip, stacked. Coming forward like a puppy stretch. Heart melting into the floor. Forehead on the floor. Keeping your hips in the air. Your legs are at a 90-degree angle. Puppy stretch. Breathe. Very good. And then sliding forward onto your stomach. Sphinx pose. This is one of my favorites. So your shoulders are under, your elbows are under your shoulders, your chest is proud, just like the Sphinx in Egypt. Screwing your shoulder blades back, so your right shoulder blade goes down to your left hip, and your left shoulder blade goes to your right hip. Imagine someone's pulling your shoulders back and making an X. We'll do some neck mobility here. Chin to the chest, chin to the sky, chin to the chest, chin to the sky. We can do all our mobility that we did last week for a neck here. We can bring our ear to the shoulder, head back slightly, ear to the shoulder. Take your head back slightly, ear to the shoulder. Head back slightly, ear to the shoulder, feeling that stretch in the side neck. We could go chin forward, chin back. We could look side to side. This time when we look to side, I really want you to ring out the spine. So we're going to look all the way down. When we look over to the right, our hips will shift a bit to the left. And we look over to the left, our hips will shift to the right. Ringing all the way down to the toes. Imagine you're wringing out the towel, your spine being that towel. So wringing it out. Good. Hands pressed into the floor, seal pose. Breathing, breathing, and then lowering down. Floor scorpions, right arm long on the floor. Right arm long on the floor. Right ear down. Press the left hand to the floor. Step your right leg over. Breathing here in this scorpion stretch. Good. And then onto your stomach. Other side. Left arm long, left palm down, right hand close to the chest. Push your head on the floor and step over. Right sole on the floor or right leg long, whichever you want. Keep the head down, opening up your chest, shoulder blades back. This is a really great chest stretch here. Breathing. So whenever you notice yourself not breathing into the belly with your diaphragm, into the lower lobes, ask yourself, am I in danger? And then respond accordingly. And then rolling over onto your stomach. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down to our child's pose, And then from child's pose, round the spine, low back, mid back, upper back, spinal wave. Up dog, tuck your toes under. Walk it out, right and left, right and left. Walk your feet forward, halfway lift. Closing the class with a few sun salutations, forward folding. Inhale, chair pose. Drive through the heels, arms down side, standing tall posture, shoulder blades back, fingers rooted into the floor. Tall. Breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax. Tall like a mountain. Notice your breath. Notice the calm that you could find inside. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Deep breath in, shoulders forward, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk it out. And then bring your knees behind your wrists. Coming tall on your knees. Our last pose, camel pose. Put your hands on your low back, like you're putting your hands in a jeans pocket. Thumbs to the outside. Inhale, press your hips forward. Exhale, shoulder blades back, looking backwards. Maybe you're feeling a fight or flight here, but are you in danger? No. Inhale, spine tall. Imagine your chest is getting pulled, your heart getting pulled. So heart to the ceiling, heart tall. And on the exhale, shoulder blades back more, bending back more. Inhale, reaching up with your heart. Exhale, backward more. And then come on out. Coming into a Japanese style seat. Take a deep breath in here. Spine tall. Exhale, relax. Coming onto our knees for a second set. Inhale, create space. Exhale, spread your hands on the back of your hips and backward bending. Inhale, create space. Exhale, pushing back more. Breathing here for a few breaths. Finding your stillness. And then coming on out. Sending your hips back to your heels, child's pose. Rounding through some spinal waves if that feels nice a few times. And then making your way onto your belly for a final breath. Exercise crocodile breathing. So you're going to have your hands stacked on one top of the other. The floor will be blocking your belly. So now it really forces you to breathe into your back. So deepen through the nose. Expanding. Exhale, relax. So we'll breathe here for a minute or so. Feeling your body grow in the back body. Slow, slow, slow. Whenever the mind begins to wander, just draw attention back to your breath. Melting into the floor, the mat. Bringing your awareness back to the present. Coming into Sphinx pose. Coming into Sphinx pose. Reminding yourselves of the power of this posture So next time you're reading a book or working on your computer, this is a great posture to go in to help open our front body, reading a book, homework, right? Rather than hunched over in the desk, sending signals, I'm not safe, this is uneasy. That Sphinx posture is a really great place to work in. So from Sphinx, we're gonna bring our hands close to our chest, tricep push-up, coming into our seat facing the front. And we'll wrap up class. So today we learned about the power of posture. So there's two different postures. There is our open posture. So here's some examples. Mountain. Hands on hips. This is a very powerful posture. If you're feeling scared or a bit afraid, or you feel like you need a little supercharged boost, stand like a superhero. So how about we all stand like superheroes right now? So stand like superheroes. We'll stand here as we close. I'm going to talk, but you guys are standing like superheroes. For 2 minutes, we're going to stand here. Research shows when you stand here just for a couple of minutes, we're changing the messages in our brain. So we're standing tall, feet straight, shoulder blades back. This is a great power posture. Another posture that is good is our Sphinx pose that we did on the floor. That's another one as well. So what is not a good posture? A good posture is not stacking our ears, our shoulders, our hips all in one line. So even when we're sitting in a chair, we can stack our ears in one line when we write, when we work, when we type. So not good is when we hunch over, typing, texting, losing the fight to gravity, but also sending the message to our animal brain that we're trying to protect our vital organs, our neck. So proud, like a superhero. This is a good open posture. This always feels nice. Nice to welcome the day. Say hello to the sun. Yeah, feel that. So just imagine if you're inside, just imagine what that feels like. Imagine that in the heart. What that feels like to be shone on by the sun. Imagine the sun is shining bright on you. Close your eyes. Inhale, spine tall. And on the exhale, shoulders relax. Your arms might say, oh, this is tired. How long do I have to hold my arms like this? But you'll be okay. Just breathe. Great. And then hands on your hips, filled with light from the sun. Right? That feeling that you just created is available to you. That's a choice. And then so now we learned about the power of posture. There's two options. Open, that sends a signal that we're safe, just like our belly or diaphragmatic breath sends a message that we're safe. And then there's the opposite. There's our short, shallow, huffing and puffing breathing that sends a message to our brain that we're in danger. Versus, and the same thing with our rounded, closed posture. So I hope you guys learned something today about the power of posture. Remind you about the power of breath, and next week come on back and we'll learn about our third superpower, and that is the power. We'll get into that next week. I'll keep you guessing. I'll keep you waiting in suspense.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Derek.
Yeah, you're welcome. So yeah, next week today's focus was upper body. Week 1 was spine. Week 3 is lower body.
Perfect. And we'll get the downloads out to everybody and get everybody on track. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any questions?